when I started working on this game called the Atarians, which was the first pinball game for Atari. And the guy who quit, the guy who I replaced, who was the former programmer, had told everyone it was impossible to blink a light.
The Atari 2600 only had 128 bytes of RAM. You'll notice that I didn't say K. 128 bytes of RAM. That machine couldn't do anything really other than Pong.
So a lot of these games, they paid a fortune for the license and then rushed the game to market, and they rushed out and bought it and plugged it in and they go, that's it?
There's a part of me that does sort of thrill over the idea that, I toppled the industry.
I mean, personally, I thought it was over. I thought, video game was like, I don't know if you're back in the 70s, there was this thing called the pet rock.
It's not the hardware that sells, it's what people want to do with it that sells, the killer app.
The retail game industry is pushing more and more towards a Hollywood model where it's more formulaic, more genre-fied.
There's the action movie, there's the love story, there's the racing tension picture and stuff. Same with the games. You have your platform games, you have your shoot 'em ups.
The team sports game and the racing game, they're going to try and tackle their fighting game or their big buxom, heroin action slut game or whatever it is.
That when you're putting down 10 or 20 million to do a game, you do become somewhat risk adverse. It's all about the branding, the marketing, it's like it's not like just some guy killing people. It's 50 Cent killing people. That's cool.
And at one point, I think Bill Gates had said that there were more copies of Doom on PCs than Windows were on PCs back then. We'd made insane money and lifestyle changes and everything.
Electronic Arts, is the 500-pound gorilla in the video game industry. There's no question about it.
I think everybody's happy. If you wanted to go technically about restraint of trade and monopolies and all this, you could probably break it all apart, but I don't think anybody wants to.
And Spielberg, after I'm done, looks at me and he goes, couldn't you do more of a knockoff? Something like Pac-Man? And I couldn't believe it.